Johnny the fuck Minerals, who I don't even view as a real human being.
It's guys like Minerals.
Let's have it right.
He's not on my radar. I don't care about him.
You got the Minerals too.
One of them brown envelope mobs.
No minerals.
Minerals.
The realness of this guy.
Let's have it right.
Respect, do you know what I mean?
Johnny Minerals.
The realness of this guy.
Minerals. Let's have it right.
Minerals FC need proper winning minerals, mate.
Let's have it right.
Respect.
I'm just a brown envelope, or I'm
Absolutely screwed. Let's have it right.
Brown envelopes.
You brown envelopes from the club.
You got the Minerals to fight for his place.
You are in the woods wronging. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time out to say that. Cheers. This one's for you. Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
The Minerals.
Minerals FC.
Do you know what I mean?
Johnny Minerals.
Johnny the fuck Minerals.
The Minerals.
In them, we know that they have the minerals with not.
There's minerals that you need.
It's guys like Minerals and
You got the Minerals too.
Let's have it right. Minerals. Johnny Minerals.
like Minerals is one of the very vociferous Chelsea fans.
Minerals FC mudded me. I couldn't give a shit about that guy.
Let's have it right.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
Can everybody just stop getting shot? How we've been structured. Interesting. So the target was top four. See how the brown envelopes lie, mate? And he knows the points. He knows the scores that you need. 70 points. And we've got 69, yeah?
We got 69 points and we got Champions League. We were fourth. We're now going to get ready to play in the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup is going to be an exciting competition that, you know, if you win, you'll make $100 million. So, I think we're really excited about that coming to America in advance of the World Cup.
Oh, Meatloaf Bowley coming to America. Yeah, let's have it right. Now I want to get to the middle landing. Listen to this.
So I've always thought that credit business at the top of the capital structure was, a really good business. And as private credit continues to grow, which to me is kind of a silly name for it, because senior secured lending's always been a private business. It's whether it's been broadly syndicated or not broadly syndicated. But ultimately, the risk that you're taking is similar. Is the company worth the debt? Right? As long as the company's worth the debt, whether it's a rocky ride or not, right, you're going to get your money back. So
that's what it's about, isn't it? Run on credit, run on debt, just to make sure you get your money back. The only way they can get their money back is by selling Blueco as a whole, the holding company of all the assets under Blueco, regardless if you win or not. It's about branding.
Stop wasting your time with methods like e-commerce, trading, and SMMA. If you're serious about making money online,
It's about the experience. Spurs make all the money and they don't win enough, except they've won a better trophy than us this year. It's a disgrace. And we've got Meltson content creators in the fan base going, we're smoking the Man United pack. Yeah? It's a joke. It's an embarrassment. The state. It's all a joke, isn't it? Everyone's having a laugh. It's all about making the pound note. It's not about fighting for what's fucking right. Blueco are killing our football club. And win, lose or draw, I want them out. We're shopping in Primark, mate. We're looking at Kittens. What a fucking disgrace. There ain't no money left until they sell players. Players that they bought. And it's got to comply with their structure. The structure is key.
finding things where we can apply our structuring capabilities in order to capitalize on opportunities, because our whole goal in the end is really to use structure to take the potential below zero return outcome off the table. And if we're always thinking about how do we not lose money, and then we think about how to make money, right? There's never really a problem in finance or business or investing, if you don't lose money, right? It's ultimately when you lose a lot of money that you suffer a lot of pain. So what we try to do is to use structure to change the odds, because we think that this is really just all odds.
Against all the odds. Yeah, they think they're Phil Collins. Against the odds. It's a gamble. It's a risk. It's restructuring. Exactly what they've done at Chelsea. Isn't it? Brighton model, the debt from Aries management, the bank, syndicate bank loans, double-digit interest, running on credit, private equity firm. Keep the wage structure low, amortization, loopholes, break up Chelsea Football Club into small pieces, into assets, stripped assets, under Blue Co Holdings to make that hedge fund the most valuable, and sell off individual pieces if they want. And if they don't make enough money, then they'll sell up. But what's happened to the Civil War, mate? Doesn't sound like a civil war to me. This is the 6th of June that this has come out, but yet no one wants to put this out, no? Didn't want to broadcast this, yeah? Let's have it right. Well, I am. And do you know what's interesting? He's speaking Siri Merchant's language here, speaking Egbali and Feliciano's language. They're fully aligned. And he's got a massive mechanics and Vivid Seats. Ticketmaster, the software is owned by Clearlake Capital for Ticketmaster, by the way. Let's have it right. So don't talk to me, yeah? Don't tell me that you're real, that you say it as it is, because you don't. And everyone's getting giddy about a Club World Cup that we ain't going to fucking well win. We've got a manager making excuses like, oh, we might just get chucked out of it because all the players are knackered because they're all young'uns. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing well and winning life. First and foremost, you know what to do. Smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it right now, smash it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so. We've got a notification bell. Ding dong, let's have it right. So you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership pinned at the top of the live chat and down below in the description. Salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras. Salute to our Chelsea old boys. We see things they'll never see. And salute to the no surrender mentality. Big up to everyone. I'm back. I'm ready to land it. I'm live and kicking. But we had to land that, wow, epic intro. Epic. Can everybody just stop getting shot? Because it's funny to me. I don't hear anyone speaking my language. I don't see it. Does anyone speak like that? Do they? If they do, be so kind and let us know. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah. So big up to everyone. It's lovely to be back. I haven't done a live stream for a long time, but we're back. We're ready. We've got our readies. We're going. That's it. We ain't getting no brown envelopes. We ain't getting invited. We ain't getting in the elephant circle. Let's have it right. We're not doing nothing like that. Nah. That's for sellouts. We don't sell out. And that's why we are what we are in here. We land the truth. And if you can't handle the truth, it's very simple. Jog on. Yeah? So big up to everyone. Get the likes up. Respect. And appreciate everyone supporting with all your comments on the videos that I've put out when I've been away. It means a lot. And I appreciate every single one of the ultras that support this channel. But let's get straight into it, shall we? There's a lot of things to land. There's a lot that's happened, but not really. Not really. I mean, to me, personally, not much has really happened. It's the same old PR. But what did happen is Flamingos, yeah, the wrong uns, trying to say we're a little neighbourhood in London, yeah, they need to do their due diligence and understand heritage and history at Chelsea Football Club and in London for that matter, because we are the biggest club in London. But put that aside, we lost 3-1 to them lot and we're blaming the weather conditions. We're blaming, players in other teams had to sit in the dressing room with air conditioning. Oh, boo-hoo, cry your eyes out like Liam Gallagher is here in Porto. Yeah, have a day off. Have a day off. Let's have it right. We lost to them, embarrassment. And what do we get PR'd? The same old usual stuff. Same old usual stuff. So we're gonna dive into this. There is a lot to go through, so bear with me. But I want to address with this one because this one for me fills us with a little bit of delight. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of delight. Because why? Because we exposed it on this channel. We exposed it on this channel. And funny enough, I did it with Eunice. But I don't know, maybe Eunice has gone in the Benson Hedges bush. I don't know. Done the old Bart Simpson. What are we doing here, bruv? Well, we exposed vivid seats. We did indeed, and we talk on it. We talk on it on here. The Premier League have told Chelsea Supporters Trust that they are in contact with the club over their complaints about Vivid Seats. Situation described as ongoing. Vivid Seats is on the unauthorised ticketing selling platforms under the Premier League, and it's under investigation. And funny enough, salute to Bobby Fairview, Minerals FC Ultra, as we know. He kindly let me know, or tagged me in, should I say, on the stocks, the shares of Vivid Seats. And I'll tell you this now, they're a shambles, mate. They're in the reds. They're in the reds, not the greens. They're in the reds. So Vivid Seats might be going through a few teething problems, should I say. A few teething problems. Yeah? But don't worry. Meatloaf Tap Bailey, he'll sort it out, won't he? I'm just trying to sort out my... I don't know what is going on here. I'm trying to get the bookmarks up, and it's playing silly games with me. The old Twitter, the X, whatever you want to call it. Let's try and get this sorted, bruv. Or I'll have to do it on my phone, won't I? What a shambles! See already, brown envelope matrix, mate. So it's a nice intro, that one. There's quite a few things to address on here tonight. There's a lot to address. But the first one I want to go into is Mike Maignan. Now, we all know that we were told that Enzo Maresca wants experience. Enzo Maresca wanted Mike Maignan. They were on Zoom calls. Let's have it right. Doing PowerPoint presentations, explaining why they can't pay more than 18 million sterling. Did we even bid that? I can't remember. Or was it 12.6? Yes, that's right. 12.6 million. They were doing Zoom calls, and they're not going to go above it because he's 29 years old. There's no resale value, and his wages would have been higher than most of the goalkeepers they got on the books. The 8-9 goalkeepers they got on the books. But it's been reported yesterday that we are under no circumstances going in for Mike Maignan. It's off the table. They're not going to go in. But Fabrizio Romano did let us know we're being offered goalkeepers daily. Daily Express for goalkeepers. We're getting offered goalkeepers daily. But what's interesting is we were told that we're very content with the 4 goalkeepers. Oh, no, it's not. Because Petrovic has not been taken to Club World Cup. Or is that Club World Cup tax? It might be. Might be the Club World Cup tax because they have to increase his wage. There's some image right problems. So maybe they want a piece of the pie on the image rights and they can't get it in his new contract that he's going to sign. And the narrative from Matt Law is that Petrovic demands to be number 1. I haven't heard him say he demands to be number 1. But he was number 1 at Strasbourg, their multi-club, their farming FC. Number 1 stats more than Andre Santos. But yet Andre Santos goes to the Club World Cup. In fact, Christopher Nkunku, who Fabrizio Romano, I've got a clip of him saying, there's no future for Christian Nkunku. He will be gone. that, yeah, he's taken to Club World Cup, but you're not going to take Petric. Why? Because you'd rather sell him for the pound note, stick with Sanchez. Oh, no, hold on. The report is that West Ham and Jellyfish Potter, their first manager they hired after sacking Thomas Tuchel because he wouldn't collaborate and be a yes man, wants him at West Ham. Fantastic. Let's all blow bubbles for Jellyfish Potter to take Sanchez, the third choice goalkeeper of Seagull Merchants, who is our number one goalkeeper, spending 27 million on a 6-year deal. Get shot of him. Useless. Yeah? The fact that he's our number one is a disgrace and tells you everything about the way our club's been run on all levels. But Petrovic, exiled. So what are we going to be left with? Big Mike Penders? Big Mike? We don't want Magic Mike. You're not twerking, stripping off the Magic Mike no more. No, it's Big Mike. It's Jorgensen and Sanchez. Oh, but we might look at another goalkeeper. Is it the one from Burnley? Is it Trafford? Is that the one we're looking at? Because I've seen rumours of us linked to Trafford. I did tell you that would be something more on the menu for Blueco. You know, definitely right up there. Sesame Street. You know, they love young. They love young'uns. They do love young'uns. In fact, speaking of young'uns, check this one out. This is an absolute joke. And I have to put it on my phone. Forgive me, yeah? South African teenager Camden Shaper is set to join Chelsea in a record transfer fee. He will join the Blues from Blackburn Rovers, who are set to receive 700k, 17 million compensation fee. A new record for a what? A 13-year-old. Do I have to read that again? 17 million compensation fee for a 13-year-old kid. They're getting younger. Well, when will we see him? What's he going to be on? A 20-year contract? What's he on? I mean, that's quite sickening, isn't it? Isn't it a little bit concerning, bruv? Do we have to broadcast that? Can't we just have... Who's the journalist? Is that a journalist? London's First. Someone's got some sort of ITK waffle news. Do we have to broadcast that? Is that necessary, bruv? Or is it necessary to advertise the 15-year-old kid from Kazakhstan, 15-year-old Kendry Pires? Oh, another one, Kendry Pires, that was promised to play for Chelsea when he comes back and he's eligible to play for Chelsea, only for him to get loaned out. Oh, but he's with the team. You're part of the team, Kendry Pires, but you're not going to play. You're not going to play. You're not in the squad. And he's a bit upset, the kid. He's been lied to. The project. This project, bruv, biggest fugazi in the game. I can keep going, bruv. Did Esteval William get another man of the match for scoring no goals or assists? Voted by the fans? What kind of fugazi is this? Via a QR code? The Club World Cup? What a joke that is. They bring them out individually. Like it's wrestling. Like it's a Royal Rumble. Yeah? When have you ever seen this? What is this? This is pantomime. It's Americanization of football. It's taking away and stripping the DNA of football, the identity of the beautiful game. Get it shot off. Yeah? Get it shot off, bro. Esteval William, he's got a lot to fucking live up to. He's been hyped up, overhyped. Like every player that we go in a transfer window, we're now in our 7th one, that all these wrong and sellouts overhype these blue ticks and these brown envelope journalists that PR, that get paid to push out and overhype and increase the value of players that Blueco sign. Because that's what they want. They want to increase their value to ship them out. Let's see if Chelsea decides to reactivate the Maignan deal later in the window or a different goalkeeper. They are still being offered goalkeepers on a daily basis, so Chelsea goalkeeper story might not be over. The situation could be open. Let's see. Fabrizio Romano. Yeah? This is Fabrizio Romano. Before, in the last 24, 48 hours, Chelsea have started thinking again about the possibility of signing a goalkeeper. Chelsea are considering their options. Chelsea have not reactivated Mike Maignan as goalkeeper option in the recent days, and are not planning to do so later in the window. Talks with AC Milan and agents are off since 12 days ago, and as Chelsea maintain their confidence in goalkeepers they have. Only for him to backtrack yesterday, because he's a flip-flop narrative setter. Scripted narratives. And we call it out 24/7. Yeah? Let's have it right. Let's have it right. And the geezer from Sky Sports, he's the one. He says, Sky Cave, he says, Chelsea will not be signing Mike Maignan this summer. The chapter is closed. There is also only a small chance a keeper will be signed this summer out of Petrovic, Sanchez, Jorgensen and Penders. One will be sold and one will be loaned. So we're going to loan Petrovic for 5 million with an obligation to buy for 15 million. They're going to try and sell Sanchez and bring me who? Who are you going to bring me? We're waiting. I'm waiting for some elite players. We've had Toothpick Jacobs saying if you're under the impression that we're going to get another number 9, well, Liam Delap's been given the number 9. He was the main target. He's the number 1 target. You ain't looking at what? Gyökeres and Osimhen. Why is no one buying them yet? Because they're going to wait till near the end of the window to see if they can get a deal. Just like Barley tried to last summer on deadline day, but wouldn't pay over 150 grand a week, and he laughed, Osimhen, and was insulted. And yet, well, here we are. We sign Liam Delap because it fits the structure, model, finances, helps them balance the books. Let's have it right. Yeah? So now we're getting fears. We were told by Pornstein. Now, I'm pretty sure I bookmarked this one or saved it. You gotta be on it, ultras, yeah? You've got to be on it with these lot. Yeah? What is going on today, bro? Everything's all over the gaff. Fucking hell. All right. Let me just have a quick butchers. I can tell you from speaking to rival clubs, they're increasingly speaking well of Chelsea. Quality signings, age profile, contract lengths, wage bill, Maresca appointment, multi-club entry with Strasbourg, etc. It's never nice to be told to be patient out of patient, but I think that's required. The amount of on and off upheaval at Chelsea has been extraordinary, and it feels like we need to give it more time before forming concrete judgments. I expect a striker to be signed next summer. So he's basically telling us, after 4 transfer windows before, he said you can judge the project, the ownership, the model, the team. Now he's moved it to 7 transfer windows, which is what we're in now. Yeah, all right. But I have got, and I'm 100% I saved it. But Ornstein said, the Pornstein said, Andre Santos will not be sold. Will not be sold. And now we're seeing Andre Santos brought into the Club World Cup not even get a sniff. We were told by Enzo Maresca he's going to rotate players because of the temperature, the heat, because of fitness, because of fatigue. And yet Andre Santos doesn't play, and Enzo Fernandez plays a whole 90 minutes pretty much. And we get beat by Flamengo. Doesn't look too sunshine and rainbows for Andre Santos, does it? And he's got interest by Bayern Munich, it's reported today. He's got interest from Bayern Munich. We also know he's got interest from PSG. And everyone's having a meltdown about selling Andre Santos. Who is he ready for the Premier League? Is he ready? Playing for Strasbourg with no expectation, with a fan base of the ultras that want Bluco out and are protesting. showing minerals, and they still are. Getting Conference League. No, they didn't even get Conference League. They missed out on Europe. They were looking at Champions League football. They didn't get it. Who got great stats, scored a lot of goals, got assists. There's one thing playing for Strasbourg. There's another thing playing for Chelsea and playing in the Premier League. So is he ready? Well, it doesn't look like that Enzo Maresca's taken a fancy to Andre Santos. But we were told by Meatloaf tout Bowley that they're so excited. He speaks up on Andre Santos. He's going to be part of the team and he's such a great prospect. He's a diamond in the rough. Or is he a profit maker? Which one's it going to be? Soon we will find out, because if he sees that he's not getting minutes, he's going to be sitting on the bench and not being a first teamer, and there's a World Cup coming up, he's going to want out, isn't he? And these owners need to sell to be able to bring in the players, to bring in more dross of low level and non-elite to so-called add and create additions to the 100-point team that they've already built, that they told us. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Who's promoting this nonsense? Who's promoting this nonsense? Because what's broken out by Matt Law? What's broken out by Matt Law? That Chelsea are aware of the opportunity of baby lurch Garnacho, aren't they? We tried to get him in January, if you remember. But the money, well, it all dried up, didn't it? There was no readies to spend. They couldn't offload Nkunku. They couldn't sell Viega, their Swiss Army knife, after 6 months. They couldn't sell João Felix. They couldn't sell Drewsbury Weddinall, who they bought 6 months ago in that January window. They had to loan a couple of players. And they couldn't get shot of Christopher Nkunku to Bayern Munich to try and bring me Tal, who ended up winning a Europa League with Spursy. Right? But they tried to get Baby Lurch and offering Nkunku to Manchester United. And now we're getting rumours that Man United are interested in Christopher Nkunku. We're told by Fabrizio Romano he's got no future, yet he's at the Club World Cup. And in return, Chelsea are strongly interested in Baby Lurch. They want them nachos with no cheese. At Chelsea. This is by Matt Law, who we know. We know about Matt Law, don't we, Ultras? We know about Matt Law, except he doesn't like to land it all the time, does he?
Well, we do leave stuff out, Todd. And if I wrote everything I knew, you'd be in big trouble.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's writing stuff that we don't know, and now we do know. But what we do know is that the one that's spearheading and beachheading this disgraceful opportunity in the market of Baby Lurch, who's been told, by the way, by Amorin, you better pray to find another club, who's wearing the Rashford Aston Villa shirt in front of Lamborghinis and all the supercars like a melt, yeah, with his back showing Rashford. The same Rashford that's been told he's surplus to requirements, who can't find another club because his wages, except he's happy to cut his wages to get out of United. This same Garnacho, Paul Winstanley, Kerry Winstanley, is beachheading. He wants him. He wants him. And the whole fan base is tweeting out, hashtagging, no to Garnacho. Right? But yet we've just had announced that we are that close to paying 55 million sterling for Jamie Kittens. Now, I tell my best mate, I say to him, I don't like cats. I'm a dog lover. Fuck the cats. And now the irony that we're signing Kittens all over the gap at Chelsea Football Club is just a joke. 55 million for hardly a starter at Dortmund in Kittens. Hardly unbelievable stats. Younger than every winger we got currently. Or maybe Tarek George is a little bit younger. The three wingers we got, Neto, Mudueke, who's up for sale for 50 million. Arsenal interested in him. Take the grasshopper on speed, by all means. Take him. I couldn't give a toss. Don't rate him. He's far more ahead in development than Jamie Kittens. And you're saying you're prepared to pay 55 million sterling for Jamie Kittens on a death row contract, 8 years, which he's desperate to sign. Give me the contract, sign the contract. You're happy to spend 55 million, but you can't fucking well sign me, Mike Maignan, for 18 million sterling. Is this a fucking joke? You can't bring me a Victor Osimhen. 60 million euros. But it's the one thing no one fucking talks about, isn't it? It's always the same story. The wages, mate. The wages. You won't pop your cherry because you'll break the structure. And the moment you break the structure, well, then it's all tits up, isn't it? For turning debt and credit, turning debt into your credit, into profit, building value. You've got to stick to the structure because you're not here to with the intent to win. Bowley says, we're so excited to play the Club World Cup, you can win 100 million. He's not saying we're so excited to play the Club World Cup, the first competition with a key to open a trophy because we want to win a trophy. He's saying about the 100 million because that's all they are, pound note merchants. Like every fucking one of you in the fan base, like all you content creators, like all you blue ticks, all you journalists, that's all you're in it for is a pound note. So you go and cry your eyes out, no to Garnacho, but you're propagandering Kittens. You're saying no to Garnacho, who's better than Kittens, who's better than Madueke, who's still not fucking good, and we don't want him. Problematic family and agent, an absolute wrong-un, bleaches and gillettes his eyebrows like a fucking zebra, all right? And all he is problems. And you're saying no to Garnacho, but you don't say no to Winstanley Stewart, no to Blueco. So you'll go no to Garnacho, but you won't fucking land it on the ownership. Fucking melts. Sellouts. Yeah? Don't worry. Get your gigs. Get your ITK. Get your connections. Get your snakes and ladder merchants, yeah? Oh, but I want Osimhen. I want these players. Well, fucking make it more clearer that you want them. Don't start propagandering Delaps and Jacksons. Propagandering Delaps, proper Chelsea. He's a striker we need. We'll make do. Oh, Mike Maignan, I want him, but we're not signing him, and I'm not going to have a meltdown about it because, the windows, it was just a mini window, but yet we've had it broadcasted, we're not going in for him at all. So you're going to have a meltdown now? When's the meltdown happening? All these lot are interested in his clicks. Make sure my platform's safe. I don't get shadow banned. I don't get attacked. Because if I do, well, the Reddies won't be there as they normally are. And that's the reality. So you can cry no to Garnacho all you want. The reality is he's probably the best out of every fucking target we're looking at. Ben Toothpick Jacobs, the little melt, the naked merchant, as we find out by Lee Gunner, who, well, let's have it right, he's doing a Johnny Minerals, isn't he? What are we doing here? We're influential in the game. Interestingly enough, got blacklisted by the BBC. We know that, Ultras, didn't we? We also go one step ahead that we know that he's related to Jonathan Goldstein on the board at Chelsea. Cousin relation. Inverted bloodlines. He come out and said, Chelsea are aware there's an opportunity for Rodrigo, but they've got other targets in mind like Jamie Kittens and baby Lurch Garnacho. And here we are looking at both of them. And I said to you, I wouldn't be surprised if we signed both of them. And that's our left wing sorted. For what? The next 6 months? A year? Before we start going in the market again? And loan them out 'cause you can't. And Garnacho, let's have it right, he's only on 40 grand a week. Garnacho is Premier League experience. Garnacho is young. Garnacho has branding. He's Argentinian. We can link him up with Enzo Fernandez, the wonderful singer. And Kittens, well, he's a Joe Shields Man City Academy. That's what he is. That's all he knows, Joe Shields. Doesn't know anything else. Doesn't know about scouting elite players because he's from an academy in Man City before he's come and become a director at Chelsea, calling all the shots. These are the facts. These are the facts. And if people don't like the facts, then don't watch. Continue to watch all the other melts, which brings me on to Chelsea in the last 24, 48 hours have started thinking about a goalkeeper again. They're mulling over different options and thinking what's the best thing to do. What we mulling over? Mid? You had Mike Maignan there, mate. What you mulling over? You were never going to sign Mike Maignan. Well, you're telling us, Fabrizio Romano, that they're happy with the 4 goalkeepers. Now you're saying we're mulling over a new goalkeeper? Everything and everyone at Chelsea Football Club is for sale. End of. There is no plan. There is no process. There is no target to win trophies. We've got a fucking non-elite mid yes-man gaffer who wants to make excuses galore, like pussy galore, because he's a pussy. Example, Nicholas Jackson. Enzo Maresca says he's my perfect number 9. I want a carbon copy of Nico Jackson if I could. Yeah, it's been reported. What can I say at the moment? As of June 21st, Chelsea's asking a high price for Jackson. Oh, wow. Oh, is he up for sale? You got 2 red cards. The fan base had turned on him after before propaganda him saying, don't sell him. Don't bring in Osimhen or Alvarez. It will stop the development of Nico. Fraudulent, counterfeit Michael Jackson. Smooth fucking criminal. Sloshpot, obsessed. I need extra motivation. Yeah, clearly he does. Because I think he's deliberately getting them reds. Because he's had enough. He knows he's going to be shot of. Right? But don't worry, John Obi Mikel said he created a monster. He did indeed. Someone who's shit and is forced his way out. And Blue Coat will make you pay for it. Because it's come out by Fabrizio Romano. Of course, who else? He's in the pocket. Says Chelsea asking a high price for Jackson because I'm told he has interest from the Premier League. We're talking about 47 to 51 million. That's up to 60 million euros. A possible departure for Jackson. Yes, it's possible. But in Italy, it would only happen if Chelsea changed their price. No Italian club's going to pay 60 million euros. He's not worth 60 million euros. He's not even worth what you paid for him. But you've advertised him at Chelsea. You've propaganda him as the baby Drogba. And he ain't that. He hasn't even come from an academy in football. He's raw as you like. So raw, he's like raw fish. And you don't eat raw fish. Unless you're savage. You know what I'm saying? You might be Lily Savage. I don't know, bro. But anyway, Jackson's up for sale, which means what we're going to go for? Another what? Ekiteke type player? What we just address the problems. That's all we ask as Chelsea supporters. Just go and get the elite striker. Go and get the elite central defender. Go and get the elite goalkeeper. Go and get me an elite midfielder. Go and buy me a Rodrigo, an elite winger. But you're not doing that. If you like kids and you love true, raw, quality talent, then let's get Lopez from Barcelona. Wonderful talent. Wonderful player. Pay the money. Pay the 55 million sterling for that sort of player. Not Jamie Kittens, who looks like a Madueke, bruv. let's be real. He ain't even better than Madueke. It's criminal. It's actually a joke. And people are happy with that, but don't bring me Garnacho. You're hypocrites. You're full of shit. Be very careful when the fan base dictates what the ownership does. It's a dangerous, serious red flag. Like old Goldfish told everyone, it's a major red flag with Garnacho. Funny enough, he tweeted that out yesterday, I've seen. Yeah? Do you know what's funny, right? The state of this fan base. There is a legacy supporter, like Chelsea heritage supporter, named Kathy. Very well known. Yeah? Literally, I think when I sat next to her one game about 3 or 4 seasons ago, she'd only missed 2 games in her life. 2 games. She will go home, away, Europe, pre-season, the lot. Old lady. Not going to take the piss at her age, but she's old. She's been around the block. She's a legacy supporter. And she was in one of the pubs in the States, and she snapped up a picture of Goldfish going, oh, for fuck's sake, look who it is. Or he's here, or whatever it was said. Yeah? And then in the comments of her Twitter, I didn't get to see the comments, but apparently everyone was calling her an old hag, put her in the grave. Disgraceful behaviour. From his little minions, his brown envelope minions that support his dross. Right? Kathy had to delete that tweet because of the abuse she got. And do you know the irony of this? Is that she supported Chelsea for so long, Goldfish was in his dad's nutsack. Didn't even know what Chelsea was. We don't even know how long he supported Chelsea. Maybe just picked the club and said, yeah, let's get a niche. And he's hit the jackpot with the ownership now because he's related to someone in the ownership. Don't shoot the minerals, man. And don't deny it, you fucking melt. She's got every right to call it out. She's got every right to snap him. Because this little fucking kingpin little ringleader, yeah, well, we know. We've cut his head off. Why don't you come into my comments? All his little minions, come into my fucking comments. Yeah? Don't go bullying a proper Chelsea. She's the definition of proper Chelsea. You lot, plastic, full of shit, in it for a pound note. And all the minions, the little Twitter melts, they've got no class, no understanding, no respect. How dare you go at her? Yeah? And make her go private on her account is a disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace. So let me remind you about Goldfish. Let me remind you all about Goldfish. Because this one, oh, this is heritage, bruv.
I'll say it again. I have messaged a owner of Chelsea Football Club. Okay? Not going to tell you which one. But I have messaged a owner of Chelsea Football Club, told him all my fears about Garnacho and why it really should not happen because this could really blow up in our face and we could be a circus even more from it. And that's how the public could view us. And if you think they don't care about how the public view them, what are you thinking? Because they very much care about how the public view them. Okay? So it can blow up in our faces. And I've messaged a sporting director. I'm not going to tell you which one either. I've told both of them, and I know for a fact both of them have read it. They know, they are aware of the red flags. So if they choose to do it and it blows up in their face the way we're telling them it might, gone. I mean, the owners can't be gone, but gone. Directors, gone.
Right. So he's got a direct link to the owner, one owner. Take your guess. I'm not going to give it all on a silver platter. and he's got direct contact with the directors. I want to ask Goldfish, has he got coaching badges? I want to ask Goldfish, how the fuck you got their numbers, mate? Yeah. Oh, but you deny you're related to someone at Chelsea high up. Don't insult my intelligence, mate. You're the biggest snake in the fan base. In fact, yeah, I've had enough. All he's in it for is ITK. We should all be looking to Goldfish. Fuck Fabrizio Romano. Fuck the tier ones. Let's go to Goldfish because he's clearly got all the intel direct. And he clearly knows the true model. Because I've got a clip of you, my son, telling everyone if you don't like signing young players, then go and watch NFL or NBA. Who the fuck does this Wrongen think he is? And it's Wrongens like you, and because of you and your engagement groups, that the fan base is in the state it's in, that the standards are on the floor, that everyone's in acceptance of this fucking shit at our football club. You fucking know exactly what the model is. You know exactly what the owners are about, and you don't call out what it is. Because if you do, you won't be getting your picks with fucking Trev. You won't be getting your picks with Casado. Stalking the players. No, he wasn't stalking. He got invitation, mate. Yeah? Why is Kathy not getting an invitation by the ownership, being a heritage supporter? Why is this fucking Goldfish getting it? Why do you think all these people are getting invited to Club World Cups and to games and getting intel? Because they got their platforms and they use them for their platforms. To control the narratives, control the masses, the same masses that went and abused Kathy for just basically saying the opinion that ain't wrong. He's a fucking melt. He's a sellout. He's a liar. He's a fugazi. And all he gives a shit about is building up his playback. And the same playback that the woman that owns Playback went to university with Ed Barley. What are we doing here? Can everybody just stop getting shot? Don't fuck with me. I've had enough of it. Yeah? I've had enough of it. I've had enough of all you platforms. You say you're real. You say you're genuine. You say you love Chelsea, but yet you don't land it. You don't call it out. You're political, are you? Are we now MPs in the House of Commons all of a sudden? Are we all suited and booted now? Or are we blue co merchants? Are we scared of losing our pound note merchants? Seems everyone's scarce of the Minerals FC these days. I wonder why. Because I can't be bought. I don't give a fuck. I do it because I can, not because I need to. On that clip, that Nini CFC, that 10% discount merchant was on here. Fucking brown envelope. Football therapy, brown envelope. Matisse, the librarian. Little wannabe fucking, I don't know what he's. Is he a comedian then? So he's a joker. He's a joker. Because nothing's serious. The other side of the coin, the little Mizzy. Yeah? Flip-flop merchants. Flip more than Javianas. Eunice, I haven't seen him. He ain't messaged me. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah? Very disappointed, bruv. What are we doing here? What, all of a sudden things are going to change? Benson and Hedges, what's going on? We're doing videos now, collabs. We're Dazan now. We're fucking, bruv, I don't give a fuck, bruv. Just be real, be honest, and I'm sound with it. But don't try and mug me off. Anyone who mugs me off, I will call you out. I don't give a shit. And I hope everyone understands that. Because I don't think, I've been very, very respectful, bruv. Very respectful. But don't insult my intelligence. Do not do that. Do not go there. Because I will not tolerate it. If I call out everyone else, and I don't call out what I see, then I'm a hypocrite. And I'm not true to what I represent on this channel. And I don't want to hear people might come back when the shit hits the fan. No one should be on my channel if it's just shit hits the fan. People should be on my channel and supporting what is the truth. And the truth, you cannot deny it. And the ones that know the truth and do not call it out, that is worse to me than the ones that don't know it or can't see it, bruv. I've had a lot of time of reflection away. And that's it. With me, you see what you get. And that's exactly what I am. People are flip-flopping all over the gap. People getting all sentimental and shit. Everyone's fucking, what is it with me, bruv? What is it with the Minerals FC? What is it with me? What? I don't understand. What is it? Because we're in contact with Johnny, it's all right. We're cool. Everything's cool. No one's safe. I call out narratives. It's never personal. It's never personal with me. Never. Never personal. Even Eunice, come to me, bruv. After me calling him out relentlessly with his narratives, never took it personal. I've got a lot of shit going on in my life. I do, in my private life. I've got a lot of things happening. I've got a lot of big moves happening. But it doesn't stop me from doing what I do. There's something you cannot sacrifice. There's something that you cannot bend. You can't bend being real. You can't break loyalty. You can't break respect. You can't do that. You can't be insulting. You can't come on here and not, people that don't come on here, change their narratives to flip, because what everyone does is just go with narratives. That's all they do. Oh, today's topic is Kittens. Tomorrow's topic is Ozyman. Tomorrow's topic is Dilap. This topic, and you're pushing the narratives dictated by the journalists. Instead, what we need to do collectively, because everyone goes, oh, it's all about the Chelsea community. Fuck the Chelsea community, because the communities are fugazi. In fact, the YouTube communities are complete fugazi. You're all full of shit. You're all sellouts. The lot of you. You're not real. You're actors and actresses. You can't fake being real. And eventually, people see through the bullshit. Everyone sees through the bullshit. Everyone. And I see right through it. I see through all of it. Everything. I see things you'll never fucking see. So when I see Benson, Goldfish, the biggest snake. Goldfish is the biggest fucking sellout snake in the game. And we're having bevies with that melt. Alex from Chelsea Fan TV, what are we doing here? We're all linking up. We're all holding each other's dicks. Alex is scared to lose his season ticket if he calls it out real all the time. Well, that's the price you got to pay to be real and have dignity. Fucking show love and actually call out the shit at our football club, because our club is a disgrace. We're not buying elite players. We're not fucking dressing accordingly to Chelsea's levels. We're an embarrassment. We're getting bantered by Flamengo, bruv. Off their official Twitter. We just witnessed Spursy winning fucking... What are we watching, bruv? Spursy winning Europa League. And people are going, oh, I'd rather United win than Spurs. I'd rather Spurs win than United. And what do you think? Everyone's not going to strengthen in the game. Everyone's strengthening. Man City just done a rebuild in 2 transfer windows. What are we fucking doing? Twiddling our thumbs. You all holding each other's ITK dicks. Spreading the narratives of all the brown envelopes. The brown envelopes are all in the pocket. Everyone's in the pocket. Every fucking one. Content creators in the pocket. This is why we are where we are, our football club. Tout Bowley going in Twitter spaces. You're all crying and this and that about Garnacho, but you're not addressing the fucking reality, the severity, the fact that we spent 1.6 billion with no spine, and you're twiddling your thumbs and you're getting giddy about Kittens or going, oh, he's not a bad signing. Oh, Delap, I like him. Yeah, okay, we might have to sell him for a strike. Why have we got to settle for this? Why is everyone in acceptance of it? Because you fucking will allow it. Exactly. Content creators, that's all they are. Not even Chelsea supporters no more. It's gone beyond that. How can you be supporting what is happening at Chelsea? Seeing what's going on in the transfer window, seeing what we've had as a track record, seeing the corruption at our football club, the debt, vivid seats, the way the ownership don't address supporters, the way they fucking absolutely mock us, ridicule us, only talk about profit. No one brings up, they go, oh, we've got money to spend. Have we? Have we got money to spend? Have we? Have you looked at the books? Have you seen our targets? Bruv, I've got every right to have this fucking minerals landing tonight. I've got every right. It's personal between me and the ownership. They made it personal, I'll make it personal. And every fucking single one of them lot underneath them, well, do as you're told, little ones. So it's all gravy. Everyone has a responsibility, don't they, to say it for what it really is. But unfortunately, it's like trading on crypto, isn't it? And then it turns into snakes. And then it turns into ladders. And that's the game. And I know it. I know it. I know what the game's all about. Do you know what it's come to now? Literally. It is literally this. Yeah. I've had enough. I've had enough. I literally had enough. I'm sick of being lied to, bruv. Big up, Brian. Big up, always, Generals. Catch up later. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals. Salute to you, Brian. Always supporting. Big up, Chelsea Empresses. Big up to you, Johnny. Great to see you, bro. I'm shocked with Eunice. I didn't see that coming. It's not that serious for him to leave us dry like that. No, it's not. Big up, Chelsea Empire. He's also gifted 5 Minerals FC Ultra memberships. Big up to you, bro. Phase 4 at Chelsea. Phase 4 at Chelsea. Yeah. Phase 4 at Chelsea. And Pornstein puts out Jamie Kittens, proposed move from Borussia Dortmund to Chelsea could be done imminently. Clubs continue talks in USA and hope agreement reached swiftly despite buying interest. 20-year-old Dortmund winger fully committed to Chelsea, 7-year deal. Let me bring up Goldfish. Yeah. Not Goldfish. Fucking Pornstein, yeah? This is Pornstein to a T, yeah?
Time of the year that I normally get a little lull and respite. The season ends and the market doesn't quite start. I can go on holiday, relax, and maybe there'll be a story or two. I went on holiday last week and I spent the entire time fly from private jet in to meet players and break for my holiday, then go back to it. But yeah, it's it's a repercussion of the Club World Cup, clearly.
flown in on private jets to meet agents and players. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. That's it. It's all there. That's the game. And blocked by all of them. No coincidence, is it? Yeah. But we're going into the fourth season, fourth year under this clown ownership. And everyone's going, I'll accept a domestic cup and top four. The standards are diminished at this football club. They're in the gutter. And that's down to all the platforms, all the journalists, all the PR that has killed this elite football club. And yet everyone just lets it carry on. One man standing on here. Oh, and Tobes. Salute to Tobes. Yeah? Lands it. Or in the words of Tobes, crashes it on him. Not a sellout. Doesn't do it for pound note. Yeah, gets scrutinised, doesn't he? Agenda fed on him and all that. Yeah. I see them all, bruv. I see everyone trying to make a pound note in the game. I see everyone trying to build up their channels. I see these wrong and platforms putting on wrong uns on, giving them platforms, giving them voices to spread bullshit narratives. Yeah. I see brown envelopes going on everyone's platform, bruv. I see it. Oh, and by the way, I was meant to do a show with Bushy Laba tonight, but Bushy got called in with his job to go on a flight. He had to get on a plane and he apologized deeply. And he says, I'll make it up. And I'm sure Bushy will be coming on. And he's the one that fucking lands it. You know what I'm saying? He's been landing it on the Ozyman for sure. And on many other things. Let's have it right. But I know he ain't a brown envelope. And I know he ain't a sellout. And he doesn't need them. In fact, Fabrizio loves to put his news out 5 hours later. But doesn't credit him. Don't want to build them up, do they? On their platform. Tupac Jacobs did though, because he's a brass. He goes on every platform you can imagine. He'll go on Twitter Spaces. He's in there. He's their Bonnie Blue. He's Blue Coast Bonnie Blue. Just gets smashed 1,000 times every day, going wherever he's told to go and push out wherever he's told to push out, and go on, talk sport and push the narrative. Twitter Spaces. Oh, he's doing it for free. Yeah, he's doing it for free because he's getting paid elsewhere, mate. Nicely. So don't bother him, does it? Doesn't bother him, bruv. Doesn't bother him. So that's where we are, Ultras. That's where we are in the game. That's where we are right now. And we've got a game tonight or early as the morning. I expect us to win. All this, if we lose and all, I don't see it happening, bruv. I expect rotation. Are we going to see Andre Santos, bruv? Are we going to see him? Are we going to see Christopher Nkunku? We can't see Jackson. We can see Delap play a full 90 minutes. Or we can see Nkunku come on. What's the winger situation? What's the midfield situation? What's the options on the bench? Can he risk it? Can Enzo Maresca risk it? There's 100 million at stake in this competition. There's Melts out there going, I can see Chelsea winning it. Do you know what's funny? If I invited Tupac Jacobs to come on, do you think he'd come on my platform? Do you think so? Because I've got some questions to ask him. Nah. And let's not forget when he was on the Football Fraudulent Flowers Terrace, who's a little fucking sellout going on with Brent de Cesar's United stand all of a sudden. Yeah? We've got a three-ring circus up there. Toothpick Jacobs ain't coming on here. But when he was on that about 2.5 years ago, when Fabrizio gave a here we go, when it wasn't a here we go, I called it out in the chat. He knew who I was because he got extremely rattled by what I said. Yeah, I should have clipped that. Should have clipped it. So it is what it is, bruv. You know? Everyone's linked to Teletubby. Yeah. The Forest fan, the flower bouquet merchant. It's no coincidence there's a trend setting there. And then it links to brand envelopes, and the brand envelopes, the engagement groups, the copy and paste merchants, the blue ticks, the content creators. But there's one individual, true, independent channel, Minerals FC. And I'm blacklisted by everyone. People are scared to work with Johnny Minerals because if they do, they block all other routes to where they want to go. And they all seem to advise everyone, don't go with Johnny. Do not go with Johnny. You better lay off that one. Why? Because he calls it out, bruv. Lands it. Truth. But truth always prevails. Always remember that. Big up to M Evolution. He says the term game's gone has never been more true. The Club World Cup is the perfect example of the way the game's going. Money orientated and nothing more. Our owners will be at the front of this. Sickening. And it is sickening. They're trend setting in the game. They're trend setting. I'll even go as deep as going back to the sellout David Beckham, yeah, who's a sarong merchant. Wears a sarong with sandals, yeah. So Alex Ferguson was a visionary, bruv. You could see where that one was going. Who was the one that first went to America? Coming to America, yeah. Who owns an American football club? Oh, was it David Beckham, is it? Yeah. That was already in the works, bruv. Now we're two American club owners in the Premier League away from being completely monopolised by American owners and Americanisation, and they have full voting rights when that happens. Oh, we're just going to sit there and let that go by as well? Fucking hell, man. Sell out the whole game, bruv. So, yeah. He did, Alpha. He did. The librarian was advising Eunice not to come onto my channel, but Eunice didn't listen. And, well, I don't know. Don't know what's happening now. I've messaged Steve G as well. He is a real one. He's proper Chelsea. Love him to bits. I've messaged him. Let's have it right. But listen, at the end of the day, we're here. We're landing it. And it is what it is, bruv. We move. Bruv, anyone that puts their name, a Don in their name, who ain't a Don, is just pathetic, isn't it, really? Yeah. There's only one Don, especially at Chelsea, and that's Roman Abramovich. Let's have it right. Don Corleone as well. But like I said, when I was amongst the minerals in the ocean, and that was the background, they all swim with the fishes, bruv. You know? Let's have it right. So we are where we are, and I'm done with it, bruv. And I'm going to continue calling it out. That's what we do on here. Let me just have a little quick butchers to see what is on the horizon. Chelsea's path to the semi-final. Benfica, Palmeiras or Botafogo. So we're getting a nice, easy, smooth, cool run-ins to the semi-final until we play someone in the semi-final of, well, proper standards. I want to see that. I don't want to be playing dross all the time. Don't want to be playing dross, bro. Yeah. Shad, what's your name, geezer? Chef Odino says, Johnny, I hope, I wish, and I know it will happen. If you go live on Sky Sports one day, you have to cook these owners and all of them. Brother, I will never get on Sky Sports, and I don't really want to. I don't want to. I really don't. It's rigged. It's a lie. It's a fugazi. But I did go on Talk Sport and land it, bruv. That I did do. 100%, bruv. 100%. But I went in as just a caller, not invited. So have it right. Listen, on the Minerals FC, we hang it in the Louvre. Yeah, that's what we do. Big up to everyone. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Put all your comments down below. We see what happens tonight. I expect a nice, easy, chilled win. And, well, we keep moving on. So have it right. Win, lose, draw, blue co out. No surrender mentality. Salute to our Chelsea old boys. We see things they'll never see. Big up to all my ultras that land it 24/7. And put all your comments down below. That's all I've got to say for now. Got everything off my chest. And we will move, bruv. So have it right. Up to Chelsea, up to Mills FC. And of course, we have to end it with our elite Don Roman. What are we doing here?
Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich!